Let's revise the transport chapter within 20 minutes. Thank you. Let's start the topic transports of India. So, in your textbook, if you will notice, the syllabus mentioned for the chapter, that is the transports of India, is very less. It's only mentioned importance and mode of roadways, railways, airways and waterways, their advantage and disadvantage. But that it will be not enough. You need to know little bit more, little bit extra. So what are the things you need to study? Here you can see. First things you need to know about the importance of transport, significance of transport system for India, mode and means of transport. Next one, you need to know about the roadways, the types of roads, the conditions for development, and the importance and or advantages of roadways along with the disadvantages. Now for railways, you need to know about the same thing, like suitable condition for the development and the importance or advantages of railways as well as the disadvantage. For airways and waterways, you need to know the same thing, that is the suitable condition for the development and the importance or advantages and disadvantages. Those are the things you need to study, and then you need to focus on the names of the some important ports, that is the seaports in form both the side, that is the eastern coastal plains and western coastal plains. Along with that, you need to know about the few important names of airports in India. So first things you need to know about what is transport. So transport or transportation is the movement of humans, animals, goods from one location to the another location. So for that we require different mode of transportation. So before going for the different mode of transportation, just focus why the transport is so important. Remember, for the economic growth of any nation, transport played a very important role. First is mode of transportation. It will be responsible for the fastest growth of the country. Now why so? First things you need to know, the resources are unevenly distributed. Now different places there will be abundance of different resources, and different places there will be shortage of different resources. So transport communication system, it make it easy for the even distribution of such type of resources. So transport is required for agricultural sectors, for industrial sectors, for both the sectors transportation is required. So the even distribution of resources it will be there. So each place of a region, it will get equal opportunity for growth. So that's why transport is very, very important. And you will notice that the cities or urban areas transportation system, it will be better. That's why it is growing fast. Right now you need to know about the mode of transport. There are three domains are there: land, water and air. On land we are getting roadways and railways, and waterways we are getting, that is the oceanic waterways, that is basically for international trade, and inland, that within the country. And next, airways also, there will be two types, that is domestic and international. Now here you can see the types of roads. If you will see in our surrounding, there will be different type of roads, and different roads are maintained, constructed by the different agencies or organizations. So first thing we need to know about the national highways. Remember, national highways that connect the country's capital to the each state capital. The country is divided into states, administrative division, that is states. So here the country's capital, it will be connected with each state capital. Along with that, the important seaports also, it should be connected. So that road, it used to be constructed and maintained by the CPWD, like Central Public Work Department, and that will come under the central government. And under CPWD there will be NHAI, the National Highway Authority of India. So they will make, construct and maintain the roadways. So those are called national highways. Next you need to focus on state highways. Now next responsibility, it will come under the state. Now state government also, they will go in the similar way. So what will be their role? They will connect the state capital to the each district headquarters. Why? Because state further divided into district, this administrative division is district. So each district headquarter, it should be connected with the state highways. So that road, it will be maintained by SPWD, State Public Work Department, that it will be under state government. Right? Next, you need to know about the district roads. Now district roads, that road it will be constructed and maintained by the district administration. It means Jila Parishad. What they will do? They will make sure the district headquarters it will be connected with the important cities and village of the particular district. Now in that way, you just observe it will make a proper network. District roads it will be connected with the state roads, and state roads it will be connected with the national highways. Now here you need to remember one thing: if their places are already connected, it means district is already connected with the state by state highways. So then those important cities, district roads they don't need to make. Jila Parisads have nothing to do with that. So and for reduce the construction cost and all, sometime what they will do, the important cities and village they will connect with the nearby state highways or national highways. The purpose is there to make proper networking system. If they will make or establish the network, so the purpose it will be done. Next, the rural roads. Now in the local area, maybe it will be under panchayat. So in that area, the construction of roads it will be under the gram panchayat or panchayat. So here what they will do, they will make sure each locality it will be connected with the nearby market or nearby state highways or nearby district roads. So that things it will be made by the panchayat. Similarly, in urban areas it will be made by the municipalities. Next, another type of roads are there. Those are the border roads. Border roads it will be there in the border area. So that it will be under the Border Road Organization. It means BRO, that it will come under the Defence Ministry. So they will make sure all the border areas it will be connected with nearby national highways. So during emergency situation or during the conflict with the other countries, there will be no problem in making that network. So that is the main purpose of Border Road Organization. Now here you need to know about the interesting thing, that national highways further it developed in another level. So it improved the quality. So for that there is a NHDP, National Highway Development Project. Under the NHDP they have suggested the few roads need to be developed as per the needs. So for that they have suggested some program. Under the program, one such is Golden Quadrilateral, North South and East West Corridor, and also the expressways. And different phase they have suggested such type of construction of such type of roads. So here basically what they will do, they will improve the national highways, and it will be 6-lane road. And for the 6-lane roads, what will happen? With the 6-lane road, those places it will be connected, and in that way the first mode of transportation it will be there. So first things it is Golden Quadrilateral, that is called super national highways. So here the Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai, the 4 different metropolitan of 4 different corners of India, it will be connected with the Golden Quadrilateral. So those are basically 6-lane roads, and the first mode of transportation it will be possible. Next phase, the NHDP suggested for the North South and East West Corridor. Here North South and East West Corridor, northern part of India and southern part of India, it should be connected. Like Srinagar to Kanyakumari is connected, so that is North South Corridor, and similarly east and west of India is connected, that is called East West Corridor, that is Porbandar to Silachar. So here you can see it here, Golden Quadrilateral you have done before. Now here you can see North South and East West Corridor. So in that way, through the supranational highways, all the different parts of India it will be connected with first mode of transportation. Next, they have suggested, NHDP has suggested another level of good quality national highways, that is expressways. They suggested the important 2 cities, nearby 2 cities, it should be connected with the good quality road. So those are called the expressways. They have suggested few, and we have having few expressways like Yamuna Expressways, Ahmedabad Vadodara Expressways, Delhi Gurgaon Expressways, Mumbai Pune Expressways, or Delhi Noida Direct Fairway, or Noida Greater Noida Expressways. So here you can see important thing. Those roads it will be surrounded by the fencing, and so there will be access control. So from side the vehicles or anything cannot enter or animals cannot enter. There will be fencing, proper fencing, and without such divider. So the or you can say the speed breakers without any speed breakers, so the vehicles can move in faster way, and they can reach to their destination quickly. Now you need to know about the national highways. I already mentioned central government, they will make those roads, and there will be CPWD, Central Public Works Department, NHAI, National Highway Authority of India, they will construct those roads there. And here the state capital, it will be connected with the our country's capital, and also the important port cities, it will be connected. Those are the features of national highways, and there will be number of national highways and those numbers indicating the particular national highways. Next, here the state highways on the similar line. The state capital, it will be connected with the district headquarters, also important cities and towns of the district, so that it will come under the state highways. And here SPWD, it means the State Public Work Department, they will be responsible for making those roads or constructing those roads. So there you can see the state, here in that map you can see the map of Madhya Pradesh. So the state capital, that is the Bhopal, is connected with the other district headquarters or important cities and villages with such type of roads. Next one, the district roads. At the district headquarters, it will be connected further with the important blocks of the particular district. So that it will be made by the Jila Parishad. Next, here you can see the rural road. Rural road, the local government, it means panchayat, and in urban areas that it will be by the municipality. So that road, it will be connected. And here you need to know all about the another important scheme, that is called PMGSY, Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. So through that, the central government will allocate the money, and the local government, they will construct the roads after fulfilling that certain criteria. It means the number of population, it will be such, so that place, it needs to be connected with nearby market. So at that time, rural government or the panchayat, they will get the fund from the central government, and they will make those roads. Next one, border road organization. The BRO, they will make those roads, and they will only not make those roads, they will also make the bridges, temporary bridges, and they will make the helipad or such things. So during the emergency or battle with the other countries, there will be no issue. Now you need to know about the advantage and disadvantage of roadways. Now, advantage of roadways require less investment, and it's only mode of transportation which provide door-to-door services, and flexibility is there, like you can use as per your needs anytime, anywhere, and service the rural areas. For that, road transportation is very important. Next one, disadvantage is what? High risk of accident. You can see there is a incident of road accident, and the slower mode of transport, because there is a traffic congestion, and not suitable for heavy goods and not suitable for long distance, right? So those are the problem with roadways. Now we need to focus on railways. Railways are very important for the country's development, especially for the industries. Why? It can carry heavy and bulky goods and huge number of goods and passengers at a time. So that's why railway is very important. And here, near about 1.4 million employees are working in the railways, which provide huge number of job opportunities. So how it works in India, railway, how it works? The whole railway network system in India, that has been classified in different zones, and each zone there will be one headquarter, and each headquarter, so here you can see the 18 zones are there and 18 headquarters are there. So each headquarter, they will look after the railway transport system in the particular zone, and they will coordinate with each other, and there will be railway bhavan in center, that is Delhi, and they, in that way, whole network system of railways, it will work in India. Now further important thing, that railway gauges. Railway gauges means the gap between the two lines of rails, so that is called the gauge. Now this gauge, the difference or gap is not same everywhere. Here you can see, according to the difference, it has been classified under three categories: broad gauge, meter gauge, and narrow gauge. Broad gauge, the distance it will be 1676 millimeter, or you can say 1.676 meter, and for meter gauge the gap it will be 1 meter, and for narrow gauge the gap it will be in between 610 millimeter to 762 millimeter. Next, here you can see the advantage and disadvantages of railways: suitable for heavy goods, suitable for long distance, cheap and regular means of transportation and reliability, because there will be no such problem of traffic like roadways here. But disadvantage is what? Required huge investment, less flexible means of transportation, inexpensive repair and maintenance cost, and the unsuitable for short distance. So those are the problem with the railways. And also railway stations, it will be not there everywhere, right? So that's why the accessibility of railways, it will be comparatively less than the roadways. Next, the water transportation. Water transportation further divided into two categories, that is the oceanic waterways and the inland waterways. Oceanic waterways basically it will be for international trade, and the inland waterways, it will be for within the country. Remember, regarding waterways, this is very cheap mode of transportation, but at the same time it is the slowest mode of transportation. And also advantage is there, it is comparatively more eco-friendly, it don't create pollution so much. But it is very, very important for international trade, because for international trade we need to carry heavy and bulky goods and huge amount of goods from one continent to the another continent, and that time the waterways, it will be very, very important. Next, you need to know about like NHAI, they are constructing and maintaining that national highways. Similarly, waterways, it will be maintained and construct by the Inland Waterways Authority of India. In short, is called IWAI. So they will be responsible for making the transport communication through the waterways within the country. So in India, we are having three important national waterways. That is National Waterways number 1. Although there are so many, but among them, for your board exam, you need to consider on these three. So National Waterways number 1, it is there over Ganga River. So it connects Prayagraj to Prayagraj, or you can say Allahabad to Haldia. And it's the places it will connect, that is Haldia, Kolkata, Farakka, Munger, Patna, Varanasi and Allahabad. That is the National Waterways number 1, and it is there on Ganga River. Next, National Waterways number 2, that river is there on the river is Brahmaputra, which connects Dhubri to Sadia, and the places is connect, that is Dhubri, Pandu, Tejpur, Nimati and Dibrugarh and Sadia. Those are the places connect by the National Waterways number 2. And National Waterways number 3, it connect Kollam to Kottapuram, and it is the most navigable and tourist potential area of India. Next, oceanic waterways. Oceanic waterways, to operate that oceanic waterways, we have 12 major ports and 185 minor ports are there, and India having the good number of oceanic waterways. Why? Because we are having the longest coastal line, that is total length of the coastal line, that is 7,517 kilometers, and Indian southern portion of India is surrounded by the water bodies. That's why we are having such a long coastal line. And remember, 80% of the cargo traffic is to be done through the 12 major ports. So here you can see the 12 major ports according to the state-wise, and those major seaports name you need to remember according to their location with states. And here you can see those major seaports, 12 major seaports, which can do the 80% of cargo traffic. So that's why those seaports are so important. Next, that is the air transport. Air transport, remember, is the fastest mode of transportation, but is very expensive, right? Domestic and international airlines, and in India, the air transport, there are the private sectors, that is the Indigo, the India Inter Global Aviation Limited, and the airlines, and then Tata Airlines and the Jet Airways. So, those are the important sectors in transport. Here you need to remember one important concept, that is the open sky policy. Very commonly asked question in board exam. So open sky policy means that India government has done the liberalization of the airways sector. It means the private sectors, they can enter in the air transport system, and they can provide the services. Now what will be the benefit? The common people will get the benefit due to the competition among the companies, the aviation sector companies. The ticket price it will be low. So those are the advantage of that open sky policy in India. So here the cargo traffic also it is to be done through the Blue Aviation Private Limited or Deccan Cargo or Express Logistics Private Limited. So they used to do the cargo transportation through the air sector. Next, another important airways, that is the mode of airways, that is the helicopter services. In India, Pavan Hans Helicopter Limited, they provide the helicopter services mainly to the service to the oil sectors in offshore exploration as well as the hilly regions and the remote areas for the promotion of tourism. For those purpose, we are using helicopter services. Air transport advantage, as I already mentioned, it move with higher speed, so that's why there will be less time required. So time savings it will be there, and it will be good for luxurious good transportation, and also useful for countries' national defense as well as for the rescue operation or emergency situation. Disadvantage is very expensive, costliest mode of transportation, limited capacity, and those are the points you need to remember here. Next, you need to know about the important airports of India. That is Delhi, it's called Indira Gandhi International Airport. Mumbai, it is named Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport. This Bengaluru is called Kempegowda International Airport. Chennai, it is called Chennai International Airport. For Hyderabad, it is called Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. For Kolkata, it is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport. So those are the things you need to focus. One more important question about the definition of road density. Remember, the road density means the total length of road per 100 square kilometer area. That's called road density. And that's it for the transport chapter. You need to focus on the transport chapter. So this is one of the easiest chapter given in your textbook, but in your ICSE board exam. But you need to use the keywords. Without keywords, it will be very difficult to get marks. In that particular chapter. So similarly, I will come some other chapter videos also, and for that you need to subscribe the channel and keep sharing with your friends, so they will also get benefit from there. Thank you very much for watching.